So my original plan for you was to actually draw this model for me. And the focus is on these blood vessels. We have the cealic trunk, the splenic artery, hepatic artery. We have the superior mesenteric artery. We have the hepatic portal vein. This might actually be the mesenteric vein right here. So that's what I want. But I realized we could actually take this photo and just adapt it more, I think, than to draw from scratch. So what I said on this photo previously, the first thing that has to happen is the aorta needs to get a little bit bigger on here. So this needs to be a little bit bigger and labeled aorta. Then this right here has to be labeled cealic trunk. Actually delete the hormones and those arrows showing the hormones. The splenic artery is right there. And I'm going to do this in a different color just because these vessels are the wrong color. So we have that, and it should be red, so the same red as these arteries. That is the hepatic artery. I have this one coming down, so you may have to go to this reference. So this is the splenic artery, that's the cealic trunk, this is the hepatic artery. So we're going to draw this one coming down and crossing between the duodenum and the pancreas. And that is called the gastroduodenal artery. By the way, if you follow the link to my website, all of the vessels are spelled for you right there. So that's where you have this image from. Now, what is wrong with this picture? And this one, hopefully you're the same person, so you corrected this on the other one. This right here is the splenic vein. And it should be like a bluish purplish color like this. So if we look at this picture, it's still the blue of the vena cava. So I want this and the splenic vein. I'm going to put them in green here so you can see it a little bit better. I'd like this splenic vein, which is actually hiding behind the artery, and this vein right here to be not the same color as that vein. So like an off purplish color, that's way too teal. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing over here, can you? So maybe like an off purple color, so it contrasts with that blue. And since I mentioned this right here, that's part of the hepatic portal system. Way down there, it's probably the mesenteric vein, but it goes into this, and it's a vein. It's called the hepatic portal vein. So when we go over here, this right here is that hepatic portal vein. It should be that purplish blue color. So let's label that hepatic portal. Lastly, we have the vena cava. So if we look at this, this is the aorta, this is the vena cava. Do you see how much bigger it is than the aorta? It's about, this is actually the aorta's diameter on that model, so it goes out a little bit more. So we need to enlarge this, first of all. So it needs to be a larger circle. And it's a vein. So usually veins are put as blue. So it needs to be a larger diameter than the aorta, and then a bluish color. So this is actually the blue from that other model. Allegedly, I don't think it is. It's prettier blue. So we need this larger blue for that vessel right there. So again, this vessel that's hiding back there, it should be a larger vessel, and it should be blue, not red. And this is the inferior vena cava. These are the blood vessels. I don't know if it would be easier to start with this photo and put them on, or to draw this photo and label these blood vessels. So I've links to both of them. And again, this picture appears elsewhere with some other modifications to it for the endocrine function of the pancreas.